already, and it's the first quarter. That don't help them get back in it, but they can get back in it.
This is a good test for this ball club. Isiah Thomas, Trapuka the rebound, and there you see how these two rookies operate. The ball just doesn't go in for them, and now the Lakers want to run. The strategy is get the ball to Nixon in the center of the floor. Nixon, the loop, no good. Rambis fights for the loose ball. Isiah comes up with it. He out-hustled Rambis, and there is by Rambis. A 3-on-2. Magic. Going wild here in the Forum as the Lakers are playing the kind of basketball that has made them one of the top favorites in the NBA this year. A coaching change, injuries notwithstanding, the Lakers have come on. Jim Brewer, number 8, has come into the ball game along with Bob McAdoo, and that's how easy it's been for the Lakers.
Well, when you're shooting layups, 75, they maybe should be shooting a little higher percentage with the shots they're getting. Now, what Scotty Robinson has to do as a coach of the Pistons is not let his guys get discouraged or get down. It's to try to find something positive for them to work on under these conditions.
Isiah Thomas hits the shot, and that's a good way to get things going back. Want to see Isiah Thomas, and more important, their Lakers. Thomas driving, dumps it behind to Benson. Benson is tough outside, in and out. Kareem the rebound. Benson and Kareem had a big collision early in Ken Benson's career that we'll tell you about. Magic Johnson effortlessly goes all the way. He has 5 points, but he has 5 assists in the ball game, and he's done his job as a playmaker. Norm Nixon and Magic Johnson have been the spark so far for the Lakers. In to Isiah Thomas, well positioned at the baseline. Biggest lead, 18 points for the Lakers, and they're leading 43-27 now.
He did a real smart thing on that last play. He shot that ball before Kareem got it. He had lost Kareem out of his vision, but by the time that Kareem saw him, he'd taken a shot.
Brewer misses outside. Ron Lee can burn you from three-point territory. A little early to start that. Magic, one of 3 men guarding Isiah Thomas, and Ron Lee fires away and hits. Pistons, as Bill has really pointed out, they won last night against San Diego, but they're on a roller coaster. Consistency is not there yet. Phil Hubbard back in the game, bumps with Johnson. They double-team Hubbard, and a 3-point attempt missed by Isiah Thomas. Rambis the rebound. Here's Magic. Inside, Cooper. 14 right now, and Wilkes. Thomas comes out of the pack. He has Hubbard and Long to his right, and it's tipped away by Johnson. Long, off balance, hits. John Long, 2 in a row. John Long down the middle. Long takes it to the hoop, and now the Pistons
super play.
Are within 10 points.
That was a good defense on the other end. Now, this is the most important time of the game for the Pistons.
Nixon misses, and Hubbard rebounds. This is where they're going to grow, right here, right? Benson outside. This is the shot. Isiah Thomas with a follow-up.
6 straight points. Now, this is very important. Now, they're back in this ball game right now. Now, what they got to do the next 4 or 5 minutes is make sure that they stay in the ball game and not let the Lakers start their fast break again or work it inside.
Quick timeout by the Lakers. What do they have to do here, Bill?
Well, they've got to execute now. They've got to run their plays, which they do quite well, and they got to get their fast break started. This is a critical time for them, too, because they can have a very long evening if they let Detroit keep the pressure on them.
Rambis fighting Isiah Thomas. Loose ball, and Isiah can't hold it. It's still Laker ball, but that's great hustle. Isiah Thomas now becoming a factor in the game with 8 points, 7 assists, and 6 rebounds. L.A. has committed 13 turnovers to Detroit's 8, which says something.
Now, what is happening, that doesn't help the skyhook, but what's happening is the Lakers are if Detroit can keep going now, and they're like that, then they'll begin to believe they can win the game. And that'll make it really hard for the Lakers to fight them off.
So Isiah Thomas continuing his superb play, has 10 points in the ball game. Norm Nixon guarded by Thomas. No foul called, and Nixon hits the jumper.
One of the great things about this Laker team now is that Kareem can spend a lot more energy playing defense because they're not depending on him offensively nearly as much as they had before. And this is one of the things that was brought out while he was injured and missed those games, that they can get the points. And he may have decided to adjust his game so much that he can play a little better, a little stronger defense because they don't depend on him so much.
Hubbard commits the foul. And Magic Johnson will go to the line on a good feed in there. Magic, of course, was the top scorer over those 7 games that Kareem was out. So there's always someone to pick up the slack for the Lakers.
Right, they got some great versatility. There's not one guy that you can depend on. If you stop him, that you stop that team. It's like trying to hold water in your hands.
1 of 2 for Magic, has 10 points in the ball game. Thomas, stop and go move. Look at that feed to Trapuka. Couldn't put it in, however. That's what the Pistons hope to build their future on. Nixon to Johnson the other way. Coming back with a vengeance. That was 2 the Pistons didn't get, and 2 they allowed the Lakers to get at the other end.
Part of the first half, John Long was getting wide open for shots, and the Lakers have adjusted their defense so that they're making him have to work more with the ball rather than work without the ball.
McKeskey has come in the ball game, and Nixon wind up on the floor, and Thomas with a shot blocked by Rambis, who gets the pass out to Nixon, who gets it to Johnson, whose basket counts, and a foul too. Just a simple case of the Lakers outclassing the Pistons, who came close early here with the first 6 points of this 3rd period, but then the Lakers have awakened again and are running away with it.
Now here comes Isiah. He gets Kareem out there and gets him out of the way, but then he gets in there and Rambis is sitting there waiting.
Still dribbles and goes to the hoop with it. Little out of control. 3-on-1. Cooper, 4-on-1. Johnson, Magic himself. 17 for Magic Johnson. 81-59. 22-point lead. Biggest lead of the ball game. With 5.5 to play. The alley-oop doesn't make it. The rejection by McKeskey. It's freewheeling clinic time for the Lakers, but as Bill Russell said, the Pistons are not about to quit, as Hubbard on a fine dish-off from Isiah. Mitch Cooper comes back, and the rebound by Isiah. Here he comes. He's only 20 years old. Got a lot to learn to Scotty Robertson, but he has drawn the fans. Detroit's attendance is up 108%, and the league attendance is up solidly. Wherever you go, you see about 20,000.
Well, these young guys have really contributed to their teams, and they're excited. There are a lot of exciting young players. Like, you know that Isiah is going to be just an outstanding player.
Magic Johnson comes back in for Norm Nixon to add to his already brilliant game. By the way, John Long hit that last basket for 27 points, and Mark Landsberger, the bull in the china shop, who started his career with Chicago and was with Chicago when Scotty Robertson was an assistant there. And he shouldn't be taking any shots, but boy, he can muscle underneath. Isiah to the hoop. There he goes. Isiah Thomas with 14 points in the ball game. He's averaging nearly 18 on the year.